to the government. And they are not going to pay anymore. Even those metals should be sold like scrap metals. Those metals over there should be sold like scrap metals. And we are going to announce that there is nowhere that tax will be collected. To give out our money to go and bribe a Senate.
Thank you. We can pause there. I think for the sake of Honorable Kajwang, that is now clear. Mr. Witness,
Is it now clear, Senator, for Homa Bay? You got it clearly?
In the first instance, the translator used the word to corrupt the Senate. In the second instance, he's used the word to bribe the Senate. Perhaps I leave it to the senators to confirm whether those are synonyms.
You know, English and Meru sometimes can vary drastically.
Indeed, I can confirm that, my lord.
Proceed.
So, the gentleman is talking about selling some metals as scrap. What metals is he referring to?
It is the cess stand, which is used to collect revenue for the Meru County government.
So he's inciting members of the public, number one, not to pay revenue, and number two, to even destroy public property.
That is true.
That's true. And why is he telling them to do that?
He is alluding to the fact that the revenue collected by the county government of Meru is used to bribe the Senate during impeachment processes.
Thank you. Can we now watch VKM 18? From the beginning.
Tutatembea na hii familia kwa vyovyote vile Mungu akitujalia.
The body of Sniper is over there.
Viongozi tukishikana na hawa hakuna kitu tutashindwa, tutasaidia hii familia. So familia Sniper, personally mimi mwenyewe nitafanya maneno mimi mwenyewe, na pia wabunge tutasaidiana tuone hii familia imekaa vizuri.
Na inaonekana mauaji yalifanyika na gavana wa Meru. Tunaomba gavana wa Meru leo na bwana wake wakamata leo. Mnakubaliana na mimi? Wasipomkamata leo, sisi wa Meru tutawasha moto Meru.
Si basi tutoe sandaka tuweke hapo kwa Sniper. 247. Then account number 07 ndero akiroi na cash.
For the one who has cash.
Na cash ya
those who got that cash should bring here.
Bishop Rungama.
To the bishop here. Bishop, can you stand?
Vote of thanks.
Get a place you can receive that cash. We go dropping that cash over there.
We can stop there for now. Mr. Witness, where was this event and who are the people that we have just watched in that video so far?
That was also another requiem held at Kinoru Stadium, requiem for the late Sniper. And the speakers who have already been shown in that clip, we have Honorable Rendekiri, member of Parliament for Bori. We have also seen another public member from Egembe. We have also seen the Speaker of the County Assembly of Meru.
What role was the Speaker playing in this event?
He is passing the mic to Wana Alaji or Monde Muguna. Therefore, I deem he was the MC of that event.
We have seen about Sadaka for a pay bill and some other forms. Kindly explain what you were able to understand.
It was money being raised for the late sniper's family, and the speaker is stating that money can be raised to the pay bill number provided, and he also states that whoever asks cash can hand it over to the bishop for the same purpose.
Was cash raised during the event, to the best of your understanding, not through the pay bill? Was cash raised? Because we see him giving a bishop that task of collecting cash. Was there any cash?
Of course, because it was in a public meeting, there ought to have been cash that was raised in that meeting.
Thank you. We have also had utterances by one person directed to the governor. Who is that individual?
I didn't capture that.
There is an individual talking about the murder of Sniper and saying that they are going to lit fire within Meru.
Oh yes, he's a political activist in Meru County.
Thank you. Let us proceed and watch the remaining part of the video.
Nderwa kiroi na cash na chwaga antoa ko yukia cash wa roaje pa thanks tuta toge kara cash wa.
The house of shame, that house of greed, called the Senate, a house of shame, a house of greed, aingeturundishia ugonjwa huu Meru, atunge kuwa hapa. Therefore, I am sounding people like Kimbone Harware na wale wengine, tumbo zenu zikaongoza nyinyi mpaka ugonjwa ulio Meru, mukafanya ugonjwa huo ukakita. Shame on you, house of shame. Shame on you, house of greed. And we are ashamed that institution in Kenya, which is supposed to safeguard the interests of the people of Kenya, succumbed to a few coins, a few cents. Shetani ashindwe. Hii ugonjwa atunge kuwa nao wakati huu. Kumbukeni, Mbone Arware, I want to remind you, ulisimama mbunge la Senate, ukaita watu wa Meru wenda wazimu. Siku ya leo nataka kutadharisha, wa Meru wamekuonyesha, sio wa Meru wenda wazimu ni nyinyi. Njumba la haibu, njumba la kulimia tumba zao, ni nyinyi wenda wazimu, sio sisi. Na ine.
Thank you. I do not know whether you want to make any comments in respect to that video, but I felt that it is self-explanatory.
I do not wish to comment because it is regrettable and the ones are self-explanatory.
Now, Mr. Kawira, kindly, in very few minutes, talk about the governor's efforts. Thank you for the indication of time. Tell us any efforts that you are aware of that the governor of Meru made to reconcile with leaders, if any, and what role you played. Because the assumption has been that the governor is a lone ranger who does not work with any member of the county assembly and other political leaders within Meru.
In fact, immediately after the second impeachment failed in the Senate, the governor of Meru went back to Meru and made a clarion call that let all leaders come together and unite. She made a call for reconciliation and also asked for forgiveness if she had wronged any leader in Meru. And thereafter, the governor of Meru went ahead and stopped Okolea programs, which had aggrieved members of the county assembly. Thereafter, the governor trying to reach out to me, myself as the leader of the majority party at that time, and I hidden to the call where I went and listened to her carefully. And she told me the plans that she had, that she was inviting all the members of the county assembly to come and work together with her. And at that moment, I asked her to give me time as the leader of the majority party to go and try reach out to other members so that maybe she can organize a meeting with them and try to forge or try to bring reconciliation. After I left, I went and reached out to the members of the county assembly, and they all declined, especially the leadership of the county assembly, declined to attend a meeting with the governor. And once I communicated that message back to the governor, she asked me if she can make our efforts about reaching out public and state that we had met, and I agreed because I was convinced about her genuineness that time. And she went ahead and made that remark that the majority leader of the government of the county assembly of Meru, and agreed to reconcile and work with her. Immediately thereafter, a meeting was convened by the majority whip of the county assembly of Meru together with the speaker for the 59 members who were in support of the impeachment process, where during that meeting myself, I was tasked to explain if I was still for the cause of removing the governor from office because of the statement that the governor had made. And if so, I should apologize to the members because I intended to maybe bring disunity or disarray their cause. At that point, myself, I stood up and told them that it was the time, a time had come that every member of the county assembly should be given freedom to exercise their democratic right of either to support Governor Kawira Mwangaza or to oppose her. What followed immediately, I walked out of that meeting because I declined to apologize or tell them if I was for that cause. Immediately after that, a press conference was issued, led by the majority whip, where they declared because of some they have to do some alignments in the leadership positions of the assembly, so that the business of the assembly cannot be disrupted by maybe leaders who abandoned that cause. At that point, Honorable Speaker, because that was a press conference that was covered nationally, the then Secretary General of the UDA party nationally, one Honorable Cleophas Malala, wrote a letter to myself and to the whip indicating that there should be no leadership changes in the positions of the majority party, and invited us for a meeting that we attended in Nairobi. And during that meeting, the majority of members saying that the problem of Meru County was the majority leader, and it is at that point that I was removed as the majority leader of the majority party in the assembly. And also other changes were made where the deputy majority whip was also removed because we were all in support of the governor of Meru County.
Thank you. Have you adduced any evidence to support that you involved your party leadership at the national level and that they gave a clear directions which were ignored?
Yes, I have adduced evidence.
Honorable Senators, I want to refer you to pages 470